Level 1. The Invisible. You are not famous yet, but you will be. And when you are, you will spend the rest of your life trying to remember what it felt like to be nobody. Right now, you are 23. You have 47 followers. You film yourself on a cracked phone in a bedroom with bad lighting. You post it. You wait. The algorithm doesn't care. Nobody cares. The silence after you post is the loudest sound you have ever heard. You work a day job. You answer emails that don't matter for a company that doesn't know your name. At lunch, you eat alone and watch the people you want to become. You reverse engineer their thumbnails, their hooks, their angles. You convince yourself you just need to crack the formula. There is no formula. You don't know that yet. At 2 a.m., you are still awake. Not because you can't sleep, because you won't. Because sleeping feels like surrendering. You watch your old videos and cringe. You delete 2 of them. You film a new one. You post it before you can talk yourself out of it. You check it one more time before you close your eyes. 11 views. 9 of them are you.
Level 2. The Spark. Then one day, something happens. A video hits. Not a big hit, a small one. 40,000 views on a platform where you used to get 40. You don't sleep for 3 days. Not because you're busy, because your brain doesn't know how to process the feeling of being seen for the first time. A stranger recognizes you in a coffee shop. They pause. They look at you a second longer than normal. They don't say anything. They just look. You pretend not to notice. You notice everything. You get your first brand email, a tea company. They want to send you free tea in exchange for a post. The email is badly written. The offer is insulting. You say yes immediately. This is what the beginning of fame feels like. Not glamorous, transactional, slightly embarrassing, and completely addictive. Level 3. The Leap. You quit your job. You sat your parents down and told them. Your mother went quiet. Your father asked about health insurance. You didn't have a good answer. You told them you had to try. You are the CEO of a company with 1 employee, who is also the product being sold. You pass 50,000 followers, then 100,000. The money is better than your old job, but not by as much as people assume. The loneliness is the part nobody warned you about. You spend your days talking to a camera, your evenings editing footage of yourself. You consume your own face more than any person should. You start to not recognize it. Level 4. The Rise. You crossed 1 million followers. You remember the exact moment, what you were wearing, the screenshot you took and saved to a folder you will look at for the rest of your life. 1 million strangers made a conscious decision that you were worth their attention. You try to understand what that means. You cannot. The number is too large for the human brain to hold. Brand deals come in at $10,000 per post. You have an agent now, a manager, an accountant who specializes in creators. You are invited to rooms you didn't know existed, launch parties, industry events, private dinners where everyone is pretending not to look at each other. You are on the edge of something larger. You can see the door. You are not inside yet. Level 5. The Name. You are recognized in airports, in grocery stores, in countries where you don't speak the language. A stranger calls your name from 40 feet away, and your body responds before your brain does. You turn, you smile, you become the version of yourself they need you to be. You do it so automatically now that you scare yourself sometimes. You hired security for the first time this year. Nothing dramatic happened. You just got a few messages that felt different. Your team insisted. Now, there is a man in a dark jacket near you at every public event. You don't know his family. You know he is there to take a bullet for you. The surreal weight of that never fully processes.
Level 6. The brand. You are a brand now. Not metaphorically, legally. You have trademarks, multiple LLCs your accountant explained 3 times before you stopped asking. Your face is on products. Your name is on billboards. Your voice is in commercials. You wake up and you have meetings. Real meetings. With adults in suits discussing quarterly projections and market positioning and whether your demographic is shifting. You are the CEO of a company you never intended to start. You go to therapy twice a week. Your therapist specializes in public figures. She charges $500 an hour. She is worth every penny. She is the only person in your life who is legally bound not to share what you tell her. Let that register. The only human being you can fully trust is someone you pay. Level 7. The myth. You have been famous for 15 years. You are no longer the new thing. You are something more durable. Your early work is referenced by people who weren't alive when you made it. Younger creators cite you as the reason they started. You shaped something. You don't know exactly what, but you can feel its weight. You cannot remember the last time you walked into a room as an ordinary person. You haven't been in a public space unguarded in a decade. You try to describe anonymity to someone younger and realize you are describing a country you can no longer visit. You miss it, the way you miss a version of yourself that no longer exists. Somewhere right now, in a small apartment in a city you've never visited, a 23-year-old is filming themselves on a cracked phone. They have 47 followers. They are nervous. They are hopeful. They have no idea what they are about to sign up for. They will not become you. Almost nobody becomes you. But they will try. They will pour everything they have into an algorithm that does not care whether they live or die. And if they make it, if they actually make it, one day they will sit in a car outside a coffee shop, looking in through the glass at a life they can no longer have. And they will understand, finally, what fame actually is. Not a destination, a distance between who you were and who you became.